I've made this link tree so it's easier for you guys to get into contact with me. If you want to find out more about the course, it's over on my Buy Me a Beer. If you want to simply get into contact with me, it's over on my crypto Twitter or my crypto Instagram. What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, back with another crypto update, which we do every single weekday. We're looking at the daily time frame for Quant, and yesterday's pump did not close above 131. Over the last few days, we were talking on the 4-hour time frame about this close and rejection over here of the green downtrend on the daily time frame, which is what I mentioned on Twitter, the level that we need to break above. And as long as we are below it, I'm expecting dumps from it. But the moment we close above it, wow, that's incredibly bullish, because this is the resistance that we need to tackle, which we keep failing to close above on multiple attempts. So with that, we're going to keep coming back down to the key levels of support, which were already marked out in the last few updates, between 120 and 115. So let's just show you that. So 115 to 120 right there. So this is the key area of support that we want to hold. I think I just made a thinner one over here, but what I'm going to do is use the fibs actually. Let's see what the fibs are saying, but I'm pretty sure it is those levels, 115 to 120. Yeah, so I will just draw a box between those. Okay, so let me drag it to 115. There we go. And then I'll make this green so we can see it through the gold box. Now, I'm going to get rid of this now, but the reason why we have this larger gold box is because it's the golden pocket after this big rally from the bottom here at $95 to $163. We can see that we have our golden pocket here between 160 and 124. This is what is keeping us up as support. We see how we met this target over here at 106. We got it from over there. I'm now going to get rid of it. But yeah, we met the target, and so that's why we reversed, coming back to where we validated that bearish target. And so all we were doing is flipping that into resistance at the moment, but because it is resistance, we need to pull away, right? And we're running into that green downtrending resistance. We're below the bear market box, suggesting bearish pressure, continuous bearish pressure, until we're breaking these bearish levels, which would be, of course, the bear market box, but also this downtrend over here and the yellow downtrend line, which extends all the way up until there. I think this green one actually extends to that body. So, you know, there's always an argument in the chat below whether people want to put their trend lines on the body candle closes or on the wicks. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. If you want to wait for bodies to close above this, then fair enough, that's like your final confirmation. But yeah, closing above this green one and confirming it as support for me is enough. But yeah, for now, I'll just leave these two lines. We know that we need to get past this area of resistance, let's say. But as we are getting rejected from there, we're also coming into this key level. Now, remember, we met the target below the golden pocket, but we've reclaimed it. Yes, we've tested this old neckline of the bearish pattern that sent us down there as resistance. But in actual fact, guys, this is fine as long as we hold that newly formed golden pocket. So, and that one is within the larger one. So we have our larger one between 116 and 124, and our smaller one at 115 to 118. So this is why I dragged it down to 115 a little bit. And what should happen from this location is we should be getting these bounces. So that's why with that daily candle over here, we were getting some bounces. I'm going to scale down to the 4-hour time frame. And if you remember, actually no, let's go to the 15, because we were talking about that in the other update yesterday, how I think we had a bearish cross. Let me find where that bearish cross was. Yes, I think we had just formed a bearish cross somewhere over here, and we started heading down. I said we're going to come back down to here. If this is lost, next level. If this is lost, next level. However, as soon as I posted the video, price went up. But luckily enough, it did come back down, and it came back to exactly where we said. And if this was lost, we said we was going to come down to there, and we can see it came down exactly to the body candle close, the lowest body candle close. We can see when we look to the right, we did actually manage to get down there. So if we were to reclaim $124, that's what my key area of support is. I want to hold that as a support on the daily time frame, of course, but the lower time frames are going to show us whether we're going to actually continue this trend lower. I will go back to the 4-hour. There's not really much to say. Let me post these fibs over here. You got the new shorter term ones over here from the 4-hour. You'd also see this on the 15, but on the 4-hour, it's saying we do have some support between 123 and 122 and 123. And that is where we're at the moment getting this bounce. It doesn't mean we're just going to rally up. I'd love that to be the case. You could even say a potential double bottom is forming over here. And that is as long as we hold this golden pocket. because this is what should happen after an impulse up. We're retracing for the continuation. So this move down is like the exhaustion phase. So what we want to do is hold this key level, and it confirms that. So we need to see price actually coming back up now, confirming that this was some sort of support. Otherwise, can we see the moving averages that just formed a bearish cross? We were talking about that yesterday. So because of that, it's signaling even if we pump up, we should max come up to the moving averages to continue lower. And we can see they're tying up with, look, $126. Now, if I scale out and we look at what $126 is, that green line is right there. So although our neckline for the bearish pattern that sent us to 106 exactly down there, it did have a wick. The bodies were closing there, but the wick was here. So that's why I just marked out the two. You know, if you're closing below this, you do validate the pattern, but there's a risk that you could bounce from here and invalidate the pattern. So that's why we marked that out. And we can see that's where we're struggling to get back above with this failure to actually stay above. Can you see it resulted in a fake out, but also the bearish cross being there. So even if we come up into there, it's telling us that actually it should be some sort of resistance, because the moving averages, because it's also the wick low over here, which we're currently below. So again, if we do come up to it, it should be resistance. What I'd like to see is a reclaim of 126, but first of all, we need to stay above 124, which at the moment it looks like we're trying to flip it into resistance. So we need to get back above 124. We need to get back above 126, and this is going to allow us, and we can see the apex over here, 29th of March. It means that we'll get a breakout or down before then. Now, of course, in the last few days, we've got the break down. So it's saying that it wants to go and continue lower and lower and lower. And with this push back into that area, then resulting in a fake out, it's giving more probability chances to go down, guys. But we've marked out the levels. Again, this green box, this larger golden box over here between 115 and 124, this massive area. If you want more specifics, 115 to 120 is a key level of support. We can see the wicks bouncing off over there. Same thing over here, same thing over there. And so this is where we need to actually defend at all costs. We can see after this big rally up, that is where we retraced to on 2 occasions, this green box. I think this is where we first originally were talking about $118 or $19, and we got that bounce. So that was really nice to see. I remember calling that on the channel. Let me know if you took any of these trades. If not, it doesn't matter. If you want me to teach you, I've got things in place. Hit the button in the top right corner where you'll see courses and contacts, and it'll bring you to my link tree. It's also underneath in the description and comment section below. And just hit my Instagram or Twitter or the Buy Me a Beer link. I know it says buy me a beer, you can do that, but there's also more information on the courses over there. So that's why that's on the link tree. But other than this, we're just waiting over this weekend, aren't we, guys? There's not much really to say other than it looks like it wants to go down, but we're at a key level of support. So it's ranging, isn't it? And we're having these fake outs, and it can't really decide. It's been a really choppy market this last week. I had so many trades. I came out profitable this week again. I think I've forgotten how many trades. One of them was a loss, but I think there was over 6 or 7 or 8 trades. Don't know, guys. 6 to 8 trades. One of them was a loss. The rest were all wins, but there were so many that was near close calls. Let's go over to the Discord actually. So no, here we go. So yeah, look at this. Oh, I woke up so angry this morning. So I took a buy really early in the morning, went back to sleep. Literally 2 candles later, almost hit take profit. Went back when I woke up. Was down here when I woke up again. So I entered on that red candle and it went down. So 15, 30, 45, an hour. So an hour later, I woke up again and we were down here, guys. And then just before it closed, back above the 55. And I was like, no, I'm going to get out right there. I don't care if it goes up to take profit. I'm going to get out right there because we're finally back in profit. I missed out this take profit by 2 pips. And so I actually got out at that exact price. Gone out now, just annoyed. And then look at that. It basically hit stop loss afterwards. There were some more trades I took. Look, it's just a very choppy market this week, guys. Look, M pattern that broke the neckline. Enter my trades off these wicks when it was up there. And then look, I didn't get to have like a massive trade. I would have wanted it to come back down to at least here or there. But I had to close out early, guys. Otherwise, look, stop loss would have been hit again because you have to think about the spreads. Here's another trade I took. Look, loads of drawdown. Like the week before this one, I had no drawdown. It was going straight to take profit, and with this I wasn't getting the largest of risk to rewards. Here's another win from this week as well. Went into a bit of drawdown first, so yeah, crazy week, guys. But of course ended up profitable. Just had one loss, I think it was on Monday. But yeah, all I was trying to show you there is that the market is choppy, and we can see this on the quant chart. We can see this in my trades as well. Things are happening not really as they should be, so sometimes. So it's just a time to like stay back. I'm not going to be trading anymore this week. I already woke up and the trade almost hit take profit, and then it almost hit stop loss, then it went back into profit, and I got out, and then it hit stop loss. So there you go, a very choppy market, and we're sort of seeing those moves over here on quant. But let me just bring you over to Bitcoin as well. I know this is a quant video, but we also need to see on Bitcoin. Look at this on the 15-minute time frame. You guys need to realize this is a lot of money exiting and entering. I think this move over here, if we find the Bitcoin, I know this is a quant video, but I just want to show you, it's just they're playing around with us, guys. They really are. I can't even spell Bitcoin. They're really playing around with us at the moment. So look at this for the market cap. So look at this dump from there to there. We dumped how many billions? 43 billion. And then from this pump, look, this was a 45-minute pump. Where's the billion? 27 billion. And then here in the last, like honestly, in the last hour, look at this nonsense. So in half an hour, it dumped 12 billion. And then literally half an hour later, it was up 13 billion. Absolutely insane. So they are really playing around with our emotions, aren't they? So it's just a no trading zone. I think what happened here on NASDAQ was even crazier. Let's show you. Oh gosh. NAS 100. There we go. Look at that nonsense. And this is the one I'm trading on, NAS and Dow. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's quant update. You can see the market is very choppy on the lower time frames, on the higher time frames. This week has been choppy. I've been winning, of course. I only had one loss out of, I don't know, I really don't know how many trades I took, 8, 10, I don't know, but only one loss. But we can see after reviewing all of those trades on Discord just now, they all almost hit stop loss, or I got out and they hit stop loss. Like I got really lucky, and this is just because of the market conditions. Not the best time to trade when we get choppy markets like this. So I hope that was very informative for you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you learned anything today, or yeah, just enjoyed the tips and tricks from today's video, or just looking out for you, whatever. Please do, of course, comment down below. If you want to send in 2 comments, amazing. It's all about engagement here, so I will be replying to, of course, the nice comments, and I'll catch you in the next update on Monday. Cheers, guys. There's a link tree in the comment section or the description down below, or even in the top right corner. You can just click it over here somewhere, and yeah, it can take you to my crypto Twitter, Instagram, where you can private message me. If you want to actually just take action on the course or the mentorship without talking to me, head over to my Buy Me a Bit. Now, I'll bring up a page looking like this. You can even get one single mentorship session anyway, but all the details that you need here, you get 10 sessions, and here you get 30+ videos, 6-hour course, and yeah, all the information you need is over here.